In today's video, we're going to look at constructing angles, and listed there are the angles we're going to look at. You have the 90 degrees, the 120 degrees, the 60 degrees, the 45 degrees, and the 30 degrees. So I'm going to construct each, and as I move along, you're going to follow. So you have to get your compass, ruler, and sheets of typing sheet paper, or you could construct in your books if you want. For the 90-degree angle, the first thing you're going to do is to draw a straight line, label it AB, and then identify some point on the line and name it 0. So at 0, you place the point of your compass, and then you scribe a semicircle touching the line AB. Now, with this measurement on the compass, remember, you have to ensure that your compass is stiff and ensure that this doesn't change, right? So you're using the same measurement. Now, using the same measurement, let me label these 2 points. So let's call this C and let's call this D. So the next step is to place the compass point at D with the same measurement, and then you scribe an arc. And then you move from there and you come to the part that you scribe the arc, and then you scribe another arc. Now, after you finish those, let's name them. So let's call this E and let's call this F. So at the point F, well, now you could open the compass a little more if you want. I'm just going to keep my measurement because of space. So at F, you place the compass point, and then you scribe an arc at the top, and then at E, place the compass point, and then you scribe another arc at the top. Now, the points, or the point where those two arcs intersect, and the center here, which the point here that we call O, what we have to do is to connect a straight line coming from the intersection to O. And when we draw a straight line coming down to O, let me just connect them. The angle formed there is a 90-degree angle. So let me just use the protractor to verify. So we put the center there, and if you notice, it's passing straight through. So that's how you construct a 90-degree angle. The 120-degree angle and the 60-degree angle, I'm doing these two in one because it's the same diagram I have to use. So the first thing you do, you draw a line AB, identify a point, and then you name it O, right? So you open the compass, place the compass point at O, and then you draw another semicircle here, touching the line AB. Now let's rename the 2 points. So let's call this C, and let's call this D. Now the next step, remember you're keeping your same measurement. You place the compass point at D, and then you scribe an arc to cut the semicircle, and then you move to this arc, and then you scribe another arc. Now, if you can recall that a straight line is 180 degrees, right? So if we're dividing it into threes, therefore the first one would be 60, here would be another 60, which is 120, and here would be another 60, which is 180. So the first angle, that would be from the intersection coming to the center. This angle here is a 60-degree angle, and from our second scribe coming to the point O, the angle formed there, I'm going to just draw it a bigger on the outside. It's 120 degrees. So remember, it's one after you scribe the semicircle, your first arc, using the same measurement on the compass, your first arc becomes the 60-degree angle, and your second arc becomes the 120-degree angle. And that's how you construct the 120 and the 60. Now, if a question asks you to construct the 120, just know that you're going to do your first scribe, the second scribe, but you are not going to draw this line. You're going to ignore this line and then just draw this one. Or if they ask you for the 60, then you just draw the first scribe and you stop right here. You don't need to go to the other one. So that's how you construct the 60 and the 120 degree. The next angle we're going to look at is the 45-degree angle. Now, the 45-degree angle is half of the 90-degree angle. So before we go to the 45, we have to construct a 90-degree angle. And if you can remember, we draw a straight line AB, identify a point and we call it O, place the compass at O, and then we scribe a semicircle. Then place the compass point here, and then you scribe an arc. You do the same, move it to this point, and then you scribe another arc. And then using the same measurement, or you could increase it if you want, scribe an arc at the top, and you scribe one on this side at the top, where they cut each other. Now you draw down to form your 90-degree angle. So that's the 90-degree angle. Now, to get the 45, we have to bisect the 90-degree angle. And in order to bisect the 90-degree angle, we're going to use these 2 points. So we're going to use here, let me call this C, and we're going to use here, let me call this D. Right? So you place the compass point at C. I'm still using the same measurement. You place the compass point at C and you scribe an arc on the outside, and then you place the compass point at D and you scribe another arc. If you notice that it didn't intersect, so let me come back here and just ensure, that they intersect. There is this. Alright. So you can see the intersection there, right? So we take our ruler and we draw a straight line from the intersection to the point O. So this line, or this angle rather, here is now 45 degrees. And just to verify this, you can use a protractor. Set it at the 0, and if you look here, this is 40, and at this line is 45 degrees. And that's how you construct the 45-degree angle. The first thing you have to do is to construct the 90-degree, and then you bisect the 90-degree in order to get the 45-degree angle. The final angle we're going to look at is the 30-degree angle. So in order to construct the 30-degree angle, the first thing we have to do is to construct a 60-degree angle and then bisect that 60-degree angle. So again, the first thing you do is you place the point at O, and then you draw the semicircle. Using the same measurement again, we don't change it. Place the point here and you scribe to cut the semicircle. Now your first scribe, remember, that becomes your 60-degree angle. So let me just draw this down here. So the angle formed here is 60 degrees. So in order to get the 30-degree angle, what we have to do is we have to bisect that 60-degree angle. So the 2 points we're going to work with would be here, so let's call this C, and here let's call this D. So now you place the compass point at C. I'm still using the same measurement. Place the compass point at C and you scribe an arc on the outside, and then you place the compass point at D, and you scribe an arc on the outside intersecting the first arc, right? And that intersection, drawing a straight line from the intersection to the point at O. Oof, let me get this right. Yeah, drawing a straight line from O to the point of intersection, then the angle that's going to be formed here is what is going to be our 30-degree angle. So remember, in order to get the 30-degree, you have to first construct the 60 and then bisect it. And let's just verify this. So we use our protractor, put the center at the point, and if you look here, it's direct at 30 degrees. So that's how you construct the 30-degree angle. So in this lesson, we looked at constructing angles, and we looked at the 90, the 120, the 60, the 45, and the 30-degree. Remember, to construct the 90, you have to get the straight line, semicircle, 2 arcs, and then the intersection at the top. The 180 and the 60 comes from the same construction. If they ask you for the 120, remember you have to go to the second arc. If they ask you for the 60, you stop at the first arc. To get the 45, we have to construct a 90-degree angle first and then bisect it. To get the 30-degree, we have to construct a 60-degree angle first and then bisect it. I have a little activity here for you. So you have to construct triangle ABC with angle A equals 60 degrees and angle B equals 45 degrees. And I just give you a little sketch of what it should look like. So you're going to draw your straight line, and at one point you're going to construct a 60-degree angle. At the other end, you're going to construct a 45-degree angle. And then you're going to extend these 2 lines until they intersect to form the point C. So this is the little activity you have to do at the end of this video.